The bow plate is now fitted with the front cleat and the piece of angler for strength, and also I'm going to fit the front of the cabin to that. All the floor has been done, but because the floor is actually 5 foot wide and over 15 foot long, I had to do it in sections. It's the cheapest way to do it. They hadn't got a complete sheet. Also, the this is going to be cleaned out and another piece put in there. But what I wanted to show you was that a lot of people use this expanding foam where you mix two chemicals together and it expands. But what happens, it acts like a sponge, and when I stripped the whole floor out, I was actually wringing water out of the foam. So my friend suggested I used the polystyrene insulation boards you can get from a DIY shop. But then I thought, well, sure, there's a better way or cheaper way. So what I did, as you know, polystyrene, when it's manufactured, I hope you can see this, it's made up of millions of little balls which are closed cellular. On the other stuff, it's not closed cellular, so water gets in and it acts like a sponge. So what I did, I went to my friendly local white goods sales place, which sells washing machines, fridges, freezers, dishwashers, and asked them about the packaging, the polystyrene. And they actually threw it at me and said, take it, because it costs them money to get rid of it. And some of the pieces are 1/4 inch thick, up to 6 inches. So all I did was just kept cutting it and laying it in the floor under the actual aluminium and building up for support. And it cost me nothing, they just gave it me, so there's a bit of a tip there to save you some money. I've also, as you can see, done the transom. I've just got to fill a few bits in and finish it off, and also use that configure of the box section. You can see that for the seat. So just give me 1 second. So that's the seat. Now it's also going to be a casting deck, and so I had to cut the transom down and strengthen it. What I used was 3/4 inch ply, 2 pieces sandwiched together, and then when you've put the aluminium on, other bits of aluminium to strengthen it, it becomes 2 inches. The standard size for a transom or width is 2 inches, and virtually all engines and outboards will fit that. So all I've got to do now is clean up and seal around the edges all the way around, so there's no water going to get in at all. All around those edges going to be sealed. But also I managed to get hold of, if you remember on my last boat, I hope you can see this, right, that's a normal aluminium rivet that's got the shaft protruding out of the end, but I managed to get the ones that sealed on the edges. Hang on 1 second. So the one on the right is actually sealed, so no water can actually get. You have to excuse me with this, I'm trying to put it into the shot so that you can see it. So the one on the right is actually sealed with a wide flange, so that even then water can't get down between the rivet and into under the boat. I want to keep the boat as dry as possible, so the only bit of wood that's going to be used as well is on the transom. And now I want to just seal everything, and then I'll start on making the cabin coming from the bow plate. I'll get back to you when there's a bit more done.